In my Hunger in Ohio series, I'm continuing to spotlight the issues of food insecurity in Northeast Ohio and what's being done to fight it. In today's installment, I'm taking you inside the walls of a prison where 20,000 pounds of food were grown and donated this year.
This was all of our tomato section that goes all the way over.
Josh is the keeper of this garden.
And in the back there was potatoes.
For hours every day, you can find him tending to the plants.
And we just replant them and let them grow, you know what I mean? Like all this came up literally on its own.
It's his escape from a place there's no escaping from.
Being in this environment, like you know, things that happen at home can get you down, so guys can come out here and get a little peace of mind.
The garden at Grafton Correctional Institution is his stress reliever. This is the 9th institution Josh, whose identity we're not revealing at the request of the prison, has been in. He faces the parole board in 2 years. Until then, he's using his time for good. One of many inmates growing vegetables, which are then donated to organizations like Catholic Charities. This year, they donated 20,000 pounds of food.
They are really putting their work in to make this stuff possible for us.
Valentine is the program director at the Bishop Cosgrove Center, a day drop-in center in Cleveland. They receive vegetables from the prison, essential ingredients in the hundreds of meals they serve every day.
Just trying to purchase fruit, vegetables, those type of things, they're so expensive. We are dealing with populations of folks who do have food disparities, and so to be able to incorporate healthy food into our menu is really a blessing.
Sister Rita Harwood, who's been in prison ministry for nearly 3 decades, says those blessings go both ways.
The opportunity to be able to help people is a very healing opportunity. And so for the men who are doing this gardening, this has been good. And for the people who have enjoyed their vegetables, it's a real gift.
Because Warden Jerry Spatney knows it's more than just crops being cultivated here.
Hope is job one, and that's what we want to do. Without hope, what do you really have? What are you striving for? What are you aiming for? You know, I always tell people, you're either getting better or you're getting worse. So we try to help these guys get better.
He says through programs like this one, men at Grafton are finding purpose and preparing for life after prison.
And then this is eggplant over here.
For Josh, working this garden is readying him to go home and be someone's neighbor. Each seed planted, proof of his own growth. We
can still give back, you know what I mean, to help show that we have changed. We're taking care of people that needs the food, you know what I mean? It's just an honor for us.
Growing fresh vegetables and maybe even a fresh start.
I think I've come to realize that we're all so much more than the worst thing we ever did.
Isabel Lauren.
Yeah, I mean, I was just so struck at the dedication, the care, and I mean, these inmates who are tending to the garden, they're not given, you know, a whole tool shed, right, of every single tool you could ever need. They have, you know, very minimal resources there. They're working with their hands, and they are growing every year more and more vegetables to donate to folks in need and trying to just show that they can do so much good in the community, and it's really remarkable.
Yeah, I like the analogy you had in your piece, growing to a fresh start. You know, fresh vegetables, a fresh start. I thought that's perfect.
That stood out to me as well. I was going to mention, yeah, what a concept.
Yeah, 20,000 pounds of vegetables, significant, yeah.
Great.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.